Delaney, her mother Billy Joe Howell, and others at a popular Tybee Island bar last night, just hours after the search for her son wrapped up. We've learned from the people who waited on them they took shots, got flirty, and even demanded one waiter's phone number. The investigative unit with the shot showing the missed phone call, that number from Billy Joe Howell's cell phone. That grandmother.
What's up, my people? White Boy Radio back with another one. Man, you see it. Craziness. So let's get into it. Before we get into it, man, smash that like right there. If you ain't subscribed, help old White Boy, man, push and get over that 10K mark, man. I'm shooting for it. And if you can, man, join the members. The only thing that I ask, if you can afford it, it's cheap, simple. I made it easy. So if you can do it, do it. Look, this is wild, man. The Quinton case has took off to be a house full of nut jobs and some insanity, man, to say the least. As if I'm making this video, still have not found them. I'm unclear about the rumor of they took the weekend off of searching. Something in the back of my head doesn't want to believe that. I'm unclear if that's even true. Let me know in the comments. But what is true is what you just saw on the intro here. His mom and grandma go to the bar and take shots of Patron. Look here, man. That says a whole lot. On top of that, the mom's boyfriend dipped out to, he's chilling in Atlanta. And I believe after she failed her polygraph test, she got a lawyer as well. That says a lot. But let's forget about everything right now. I have a lot of subscribers. I know through comments, through a lot of hours on live, a lot of interacting with y'all. I know I have grieving parents in the 9,800 subs that I have. I know I have people subscribed to this channel who have lost their own children. And my heart goes out to you. I also have my own mom is in the same boat. And what I could tell you is there is no way in hell. There's no way, it's not a cold day in hell that a mother who has just lost their child is going to party and put bottoms up shots of Patron at the bar. It's not happening, man. That's a whole different type of mind frame. That is some deep grief people are dealing with, man. That's not normal. Just think about it. If you haven't, if you're not in the boat of those subscribers or my mom, think about somebody that a different family member that you've lost. A lot big grief that you've gone through. Somebody that you were very close with. It doesn't have to be necessarily a family member, but what I'm speaking about right now is something more than a Facebook post. I'm not talking about somebody you went to high school with or 20 years ago that has passed. You just found out about it. I'm talking about a close relationship with somebody that that really hit you. You're messed up for a few days. You're not going to the bar and drinking shots of Patron. That is so suspect and weird. Look, the police got this lady. They're on her, man. They're on her. Interesting about this case, they have the phone. They have the phone. The phone didn't magically come up missing. Isn't that something? But this is a different case. They have a suspect. They're looking for Quinton, his body at this point. It's not a missing case where it got ahead of them. It got in front of them, and they're on the chase. They are as far as finding the body, but they have their lead suspect, person of interest. So the phone is there, and they have pinned it. I'm sure they have all types of messages, and that's going to be all throughout her discovery. But this is not normal. People don't go partying. You hear the news person out there say, you know, flirting with the, I guess that would be the grandma flirting with the waiter or whatever. Then she jumps on the bike and zooms off. In this report, I'll pin it in the description of this video. She says she's getting aggravated with the news crew out there. And a big shout out to Bullhorn Betty and Dolly. They've been out there covering, and even the media said something about that.
While protesters stood in front of the family's house demanding justice for Quinton.
Shout out to them. Hey, man, hate or love them, man. They're putting pressure out there, man, and that's good because you got this lady going to bars with her grandma. The whole thing's weird, man, and a lot of people feel for the grandma. A lot of people say, hey, with that clip of her yelling at the babysitter, hey, she lost her grandchild, this and that. I'm not a grandparent, so I don't know. I am a parent. I kind of get what you're saying. I know it's a special and different type of feeling once you become a grandparent. But come on, people. That's not something is weird there, man. Something is weird there, and I don't really ask you to judge them and point the finger. I'm asking you to just think back to somebody really close to you, okay, really close. Family. I'm asking you to look back. Look, we're all old enough. We've lost family members, okay. When you lose somebody, and not a distant cousin or something like that, somebody you didn't really mess with. I'm talking about somebody you were close with. Hey, look, you're not running to the bar, and this is your child and your grandson. People, it's not sitting right. It's just not sitting right. I mean, what if you've been through that type of grief? Someone that close, you don't say, hey, let's go get a drink. You don't even want to leave the house. You're like spazzed out. To my people who have lost your own kids, please leave it in the comments. We've talked about it before. You know, I can relate to it. I see my mom. My mom's she's not going out to the bar. This is very strange. The whole case is really starting to get weird. It was weird off the get-go. But this is just very strange behavior, man, all the way around. It just is. It's just not normal. That's not what normal people do, and it's weird, man. I lean towards the mom and the boyfriend did something to get out of something. Some people say because the grandma said child support or this and that. I don't think it was that. I think it was something. I think it had something to do with another baby dad. Something to do, man. As of this video, one of the baby dads put major pressure on CPS to get the kids out and away when this broke out to news. From what I understand, there's the current boyfriend, the rap dude. There is a guy who lives in a different state, not much about him, and there's another guy who has been outspoken, and this is why I'm telling you about him. He's being very active in the CPS calls. That guy to me, he obviously cares about his kids. He wants them in a way safer spot. He snapped. But what if this guy is making a move to regain custody because he knows her? That's a big thing. It's that factor. If I can't have you, no one can. You see it in relationships a lot. Hey man, I don't know. I wouldn't kill my kids. I can't relate to this. But this is strange, people. It's just not normal. It's just not normal. People are comparing her to Casey Anthony. It's weird. This is the second video now this week where we see killers. We see killers before they kill and after they kill, their facial expressions and how they act. What I mean is I'm reflecting back on the new Gabby and Brian footage that came out, the security cam footage, where you see Brian walking with her, and you see his body language. You see, he looked like a normal dude. He didn't even look like there was nothing on his mind. And it was after they left that store, hours later, he took her life. So that was before the footage. This is after the fact with Quentin's mom. It's only been a few days. She's at the bar. Um, and balls, balls to go to a local bar when your face is nationwide news. People are like, what the hell? If we're saying it, you don't think the people in the bar are like, what the hell? And then balls to hit on a dude there. Could you imagine? They're drinking up shots uh, of Patron, and Grandma can't hold her liquor, talking about let me see the sausage and what's up? Can you holler at me later? Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, lady, no, no. Aren't you guys like? Did you guys? Uh, I saw you on the news. Murder? No thanks. I mean, the thirst is real. Thought season. Thirsty status. This is not happening, people. It's out of control. And look, man, the thirst is real. But this is out of control. Tell me how you think about it in the comments. It's just not normal behavior. There's really nothing to break down here, but that is psychotic to go order shots of Patron. Come on, man. I don't know what is the holdup with the law. My thinking is they got to find the baby, the toddler, Quentin, before they can really move in and get her. That's my thinking. But I, do they though? They have to have. I mean, if that's the lead and prime suspect, the person of interest, they said they had the phone. They could pin the phone. They got to have a case built on her already. When I say they got to find the baby, locate the baby, my thinking is they got to validate, and officially announce him deceased at that point. Okay. Or, maybe cause of death, which is going to be very difficult from the landfill. Remember, I did a landfill video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. A lot of garbage trucks in and out, and it's all day getting bulldozed. Um, Hopefully they're able to locate, but that's just my thinking. They have to wait for to locate the body before they get her. I'm sure they got a plan. People were being impatient because we're dealing with a Casey Anthony. We're dealing with a scumbag woman, who is just doing atrocious things. I mean, that's like what an immortal thing to do. Take your kid's life. I look at this lady. I hear she has like Hawaiian descent or something. I don't know what it is. If she's Milano, if she's Hawaiian, but she's a pretty woman. She's young. She's a pretty woman and young. You could only compare her to Casey Anthony, who is also a pretty woman and young. And if you remember Casey Anthony, I don't know how you could forget that. Casey Anthony did that immortal stuff because she wanted that young life. She wanted that, she didn't want to be the responsible life. I wonder if that is the same situation here, or if it was a get back move, or just a who knows, who knows. Dying to find out though, and we're gonna keep bringing these to you. We're gonna cover it. We're gonna talk about it on live. But hey, man, it's White Boy Radio. Go ahead and smash a like. Tell me how you feel and think about this lady at the bar with the grandma, the thirsty grandma. Um, you know, People who have lost kids, if you're subscribed, lay it on down, man. Lay it on down in the comments because there's a community. People watch certain videos here, go to this channel here. You have to put together a thought. Put together what you think. What get some information here, opinions here, and then you have to base it and just sit back and wait. But it's it's important that you do because some people think that the grandma's off the hook. Uh, that's I can't lean that way anymore, people. I don't like to make anybody a murderer or anything like that. But look, when it comes to the people in the people in this case, the characters, the people at play here, the only one that gets a pass from a white boy is the woman of God. the babysitter. The babysitter has more pictures on her personal TikTok account of all the kids she babysat. She's at more than grandma and mom combined. She is in the church, okay? She's not at the bar. She's steady making videos. She's getting awareness out. She made a couple TikTok videos pleading the public for help. Um, she's going above and beyond. She didn't charge them diddly squat to babysit. It makes me think now if it was just Patron money or whatever have you, which I'm sure it was. And I'll close this one out by saying if you're bipolar and you're using cocaine and you're not getting your bipolar medication and you left it untreated, I don't think shots of Patron are going to make that situation any better. But hey, man, White Boy Radio, Karate Chop, hayaya, the like button on the way out. Subscribe if not done, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.